Did you know that before the Stonewall Uprising, LGBTQ advocacy and activism was organized by queer secret societies that formed in the 1950s? October is LGBTQ History Month, so every week in the month of October, I'm going to be in your feed with a crash course on the history of LGBTQ advocacy. This is part 2, the Homophile Movement. The term homophile, meaning same love, was coined in the 1930s. It was chosen over the term homosexual because that term was already associated with criminalization, pathology, and stigma. The Homophile Movement was the U.S.'s first sustained wave of organized LGBTQ advocacy, taking place between the 1940s and 1960s. The largest and most well-known homophile org was the Mattachine Society, founded in 1950 by leftist political activist Harry Hay. Hay derived the word Mattachine from the medieval French secret societies by the same name, made up of masked men who satirized and challenged social norms. In the tradition of these medieval secret societies, the Mattachine Society was subversive and secretive. However, as the Mattachine Society grew and new chapters around the country started, it became less secretive and more focused on advocacy. The Mattachine Society held meetings, published a newsletter, and protested for gay and lesbian acceptance into society. They chose assimilationist tactics, arguing that gay and lesbian people were just like everyone else. In doing so, they conformed to gender norms and expectations and didn't really engage with intersectional identities held by some queer people. The Mattachine Society was mostly dominated by gay men, and there was little room for lesbian women. Thus, in 1955, several lesbian activists founded the Daughters of Bilitis, DOB. The Daughters of Bilitis also had elements of secret society culture. It was founded to provide safe meeting spaces for lesbian women who did not have the same social flexibility at the time as gay men. The org was reform-focused, and their main aim was to effect legal reforms and to resist discriminatory laws and police harassment. The Daughters also published The Ladder, starting in 1956, the U.S.'s first nationally distributed lesbian magazine. Like the Mattachine Society, DOB tended to emphasize assimilationism and respectability, meaning that members were encouraged to wear dresses and project conventional femininity. However, by the 1960s, some DOB members were increasingly influenced by women's liberation and lesbian feminism, placing them at odds with the rigid gender divisions of the homophile movement. Next week, we'll talk about how these movements evolved into the gay liberation movement, which abandoned assimilation and respectability. Hi, my name is Svet and I use she, her pronouns. Did you find this video to be interesting? Hit the like button, share, and stick around for next week when we go over part 3 of the history of LGBTQ advocacy, brought to you by Kaleidoscope Youth Center.